Hi everybody, this is going to be a reading for Sagittarius. How are all the Sagittarians doing out there today? Thank you for joining me and becoming part of the Gemini Sun Tarot 1111 tribe. The decks are already shuffled, but I'm going to do a quick shuffle. We'll be using the Radiant Wise Tarot. We'll be clarifying with the original Rider-Waite deck, and then I'll be pulling some Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. How I do the readings is I just do some shuffles. Whatever cards fall out is what I take. It usually turns out to be about 9 to 14 cards. We'll take a look at the individual cards, and then I'll go through and I will tell you what story it's telling me. Okay, so let me just do just a couple of quick shuffles here with these Radiant Wise cards. I have cleared the decks already. Interesting how they call it clearing the decks, isn't it? Because isn't that what you do when you get ready to embark on something? You clear the decks. If you're at work and you have a desk full of piles of projects you're working on and you have a new project that's a priority, you have to clear the decks. Clear the schedule so you can focus on that. I don't know why I'm saying this. Maybe it has something to do with what reading is going to come out for you. Interesting. So I hope you guys are all doing well. You know, we've had quite a lot going on with the different planetary aspects coming into January 2020. There's been a lot going on globally. For humanity, a lot of changes, some violent things happening, and I think part of it is just like even on the planet, we're all getting ready to go through this huge transition. At the end of the year, we're going to be coming into the age of Aquarius. We're kind of creeping into it right now. Again, full disclosure, I'm not an astrologer. I'm not an astronomer. I'm here to do a tarot reading for you. However, these things do affect us, and we will be entering the age of Aquarius full on this coming December. So we should see a shift in humanity and on things that are happening on the planet in terms of the last time this happened, which was in the 1840s, and saw the onset of the Industrial Revolution. Aquarius is an air sign. You have the Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We're all about communication, and you know, Libra is all about justice. And you know, I think, in my own personal opinion, solely, I think we're going to be looking at technology and how we can better use that to serve humanity, but also looking at humanity and determining now what do we do if we don't have our regular 9-to-5s to go through, right? To every day, right? And our sense of structure and order. Because automation was supposed to make our lives easier. In a lot of cases, it's eliminated jobs and caused problems for people. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, it's a very exciting time to be alive and on the planet and going through these things and understanding the frequencies on the planet and the concept of collective consciousness and raising your own consciousness, your vibration, and preparing yourself to understand what you're up against and what might be coming in the future. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started for Sagittarius. Universal energies, please give us the messages for Sagittarius. What do they need to know from today, which I believe is January 18th, through the end of January 2020 for Sagittarius? What do the Sagittarians who are watching need to know for now through the end of January? Please show us clearly what we need to know for the Sagittarians for right now through the end of January 2020. What are the cards? What are the messages for Sagittarius for now through the end of January 2020? What are the messages, universe, for Sagittarius for now? This guy wants to come out through the end of January 2020. What are the messages? Any more cards? Any more messages for Sagittarians? Any more messages? No. I think that's it. You've got the Sun card in reverse at the bottom of the deck. And for those of you who watch some of my other readings, you'll understand this. Having problem with my light, so I have another light on order, so I apologize. Speaking of the sun and its brightness, you have this in reverse. We'll go into that in a little while, okay? It's at the bottom of your deck. So let me go ahead and get these cards laid out for you, and I'll show them each to you individually so you can see what we've got. Okay, you had 13 cards come out for you. Okay, Sagittarius. What have we got here? Okay, so the first card out is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So, you know, upright, this person's, you know, the pentacles represent your abundance and your resources and your money. And in the upright, you'll see that you're juggling your coins and you have to go through some obstacles. So here I would say that you got a delay in making a decision about money or your resources or something at work or something that's going to be moving you forward. And then you have the Five of Swords, okay? So Swords is like an action card. It's also air, usually associated with Gemini, so you might be dealing with a Gemini. This is relating to winning at something. So there's been some sort of competition, and you see this warrior, he's got the swords, and his people that he's been fighting with are walking away very dejected. So he's won the war, but he's won the battle, but not the war, right? He might have won and been victorious, but at what cost? Because if this is something like, you know, you've been battling with people at work, or your family members, you know, you might have been the victor, but at what cost? Because you might have made enemies along the way. Then you've got the Six of Cups, and this represents nostalgia. It also could be someone returning to you from the past with a cup of love, their message of love. This usually talks about people returning to you from the past. Then you have Judgment, okay? This is often considered the destiny card. You see the final judgment. The people are naked. They're very vulnerable. They're putting their hands up. Tell us, you know, what the decision is. What decision do we need to make? What is our destiny? And then you have the Tower in the reverse. Usually when the Tower is upright, there's an event, there's an argument, there's something that's said, there's something that's done that takes place to clear out for the new thing coming in. But that in the reverse, it could be a number of things. We'll see how if this relates to the rest of the story, but you know, there could be a delay in getting in some information, or you need to cause the Tower moment, but you're dragging your feet or you're holding on because you don't want to have to deal with this. You've got the Queen of Wands, which you know, wands represent fire and passion and being strategic and moving forward on a project. So the Queen is the more nurturing, compassionate side of this, but she's in her power. She's got her cat or her familiar at her feet, and she's pretty determined. She knows what she wants. She's sitting on her throne. And again, the females, tarot is not gender specific, so these are simply energies. Right after the Queen of Wands, you've got the Queen of Swords. You might be dealing with two women or two female energies with whatever this is that you've got going on. The Queen of Swords, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is air energy, communication, very specific communication. Like she's got her hand out and her sword up, kind of like in her power, like here's the message and you will listen to it. So maybe you're waiting on some information to come in or a decision to come in. Then you've got the Three of Swords, and you see he's looking out over the harbor where the ships have come in. He's still standing there, though, because he might be considering what his next strategy is going to be as he moves forward with this, project. And then you've got the Seven of Wands in reverse, and this is not feeling exactly in total control of what's going on. When it's upright, You see you have the power, the pole position, and you have all your staves in place. Well, you have one stave. The people, there's people below you with their staves, like they're coming to get you, but you're at the top of the mountain and you're holding on, and you have the power position over these people. But you might not be entirely prepared, because you see he ran out in such a hurry to fight off these people. He put two different shoes on. So you know, you have this in the reverse. So this might be something that's coming up or something that just happened, but not feeling completely prepared to deal with what's going on. And then you have the Empress in reverse. Now, I will tell you, when the Empress is upright, she's the mother figure. She's the wife figure. She's very noble woman. She's complete. She's a complete abundance. She's also fertility, and she also represents pregnancy. But in the reverse, she also represents unwanted pregnancy. So if you're hoping not to get pregnant or whatever, make sure you take the necessary precautions. But again, with the Empress, you're not feeling in your power. You know, there's something lacking here that you're hoping to get back to. And you've also got the Two of Wands in the reverse. Again, either a lack of passion or motivation towards what you're looking for. This guy's got the world in his hands, Maybe you're wondering, what exactly is what is your destiny? Like, what should you be doing, right? And then you've got Temperance, which is the Patience card, and Balance. The very last card that you had was the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So this is also a delay of hearing about money coming in. It's tax time. Maybe you're waiting to get your W-2 forms in if you're in the United States, so that you know that you have all the documentation you need to file your taxes. Or maybe someone owes you money and you're going to be hearing about that, or you're not hearing at all about money that you're expecting. Okay, so give me just a minute. Let me take a look at what we got here. Forgive the sigh. I need a drink of water. Yeah, so, I'm going to take a look at these cards as they popped out together, because if you look at these three, this is a delay in receiving coins, abundance. Maybe you're waiting to hear back about a new job, or how you're going to move forward with a project or something at work. Maybe this is a relationship. Maybe you've had an argument or falling out with somebody. It could be a friend. I don't necessarily feel like it's someone you are in a relationship with, but it could be a business partner. But someone's going to be coming back around to you with an offer of love, which also could be just an offer of understanding, or maybe you're going to have another meeting of the minds afterwards. And then you've got the Judgment and the Tower reverse. So maybe you've decided on something so you don't have to have this Tower moment, right? You guys have come to some sort of agreement, or this is how we're going to do it. You're cooperating together, or one of, I don't even know that this is a concession that one's giving into the other, but I think that you've been able to come to some sort of agreement and collaboration, where it's going to be an equal partnership, so that you can avoid having that Tower moment. And with this Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, I think that that's what it's saying. You've arrived at this decision, or you've gotten the information that you need, and now you feel more like in your power to move forward, and that you have more power to move forward with enthusiasm, this passion, with whatever this project is that you're working on. There still might be some more thinking about this that you have to do before you move forward, because you want to be very strategic and you want to make sure that everything's right. But there are some people that you might need to fend off, or make sure you've done all your research or gotten all the information together that you need. You know, you've done your due diligence so that you're well prepared for any untoward issues that might come up. Because here you still do have some reversals. If there is something, if this is relating to something with your family or a relationship that you're in, or you know, like I said, something to do with a pregnancy or whatever, there's still more work to be done. Still more work to be done here, or you can expect some delays. Or you might need to go within too. If you're dealing with someone else, you might need to go within and think about how compassionate and nurturing are you being with this person. Maybe you need to change your behavior a little bit to, you know, so that you can deal with this other person or deal with this situation a little bit more compassionately. So be patient with yourself and be patient with other people too. You know, there's no need to bite someone's head off or whatever, if that's what you're doing, Sagittarius. If this is something that's aligning with the energies you have going on, just be patient and be patient with others too, because you go really quickly, and you have to give other people this chance too. But this is an auspicious card. You know, you're balancing your emotions. You've got the water flowing from one cup to the other, which is love and compassion and nurturing, and there's sun shining in the background, and you've got 1 foot in the water, which is your emotions, 1 foot on land, which is your intellect. And then you've got the Page of Pentacles. So still, you're not getting that message that you want about your resources, your pentacles, your abundance, your money. So I don't know if this is someone owes you money, if this is something to do with a business arrangement that you've got, or maybe you loaned a family member money or there was a falling out over the holidays or something like that. When we go to the bottom of the deck, you've got the Sun in reverse, and that's kind of what I'm seeing. You know, it might not be the happiest of times for you right now, but then you do have the Page of Swords, which is information coming in. Remember, you had the Queen of Swords as well. So you will be getting some sort of message, some information about something that you're going to be able to move forward with. See, he's about to embark on this journey, and there's some clouds, but the clouds are clearing, and it's really a beautiful day. So there's a progression there. And I do see a couple more Pentacle cards in reverse. So this is definitely got something to do with your coins. Let's see, Sagittarius. I want to see, what this is. I want to see what the Empress in reverse is all about. Let's see if we can find out if that's a particular person you're dealing with, or what you need to know about that. What's causing this holdup or this delay, or lack of enthusiasm or progress with this project, or getting the money back that someone owes you, or hearing about a job, if that's what it is. All right, for Sagittarius, why is the Empress reversed here for Sagittarius? Tell us why this Empress is reversed here. Why is the Empress reversed for Sagittarius? Why is the Empress reversed for Sagittarius? These guys. Death reversed. So again, a slowdown, lack of transformation. Need to go within and listen to your intuition. Knight of Swords. Again, information not coming in. This guy is, you know, when he's upright, he's coming in fast with his information, and in reverse, no bueno. This is good though. You have the 10 of Wands. Now this guy is walking towards his home. He's not far away from it, and he's going to be able to lay these burdens down. So whatever this is going on, you did have quite a few wands. Soon it'll be time to lay all your burdens down, and a new cycle is going to be starting for you. And very interesting, when you go to clarify it, I'm getting that 3 of Wands in reverse again. So please be sure that you're doing your due diligence, whatever this is. You know, don't be accusing anybody of something if you don't have all the information. And you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So the money's coming in, but it's really slow. And this guy's very responsible. So if you haven't been responsible with your money or your finances, or you loan people money and they're not paying it back to you, I think, you know, they are going to be coming back in, maybe even with an apology. And, you know, so you can expect that. And it will be coming in slowly, but you will get it. So, you know, I think the message here, Sagittarius, is when you do get it, please be responsible with your money. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of these Goddess Guidance Oracle cards for you too. So let's see, what are the guidance messages from the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards? What kind of guidance cards can we get here for Sagittarius for the rest of January 2020? And I like to get 2 or 3 of these. I think it's really helpful. For Sagittarius, please. A card for Sagittarius. Universe, what is the message for Sagittarius? Interesting, this came out in the Leo reading as well. Let's see if we can get another one for you. Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, what is the message for Sagittarius, please? These guys want to come out. So the first card you got was Arakira, Blossoming. This light's making me rather crazy. Okay, you are just getting started, so have patience with yourself in the process and do not give up. You also got Dana, who is the High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So when you got the Temperance card, you know, be patient with others. And also you got the Judgment card, which is about, you know, divine information, what, you know, your destiny, what you should be doing. Just be patient. You know, I think it's going to be revealed to you. You got Unak, easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is happening in perfect timing. Very interesting. Again, you know, maybe there's a slowdown here. You got the Empress in reverse. Maybe it's calling for you here that the universe knows what you need and it will come to you in divine timing, right? When the time is right, it's going to happen. It's going to be slow, but it will come. And you might be feeling like things aren't too sunny right now, but just be patient because it will happen. And maybe hopefully you'll be able to avoid a tower moment, which would be nice. And the very last oracle card you got was Athena, Inner Wisdom. And I love Athena because she's got my spirit animal, the owl. And the owls are very wise. You know what to do. So trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. However, I think there's going to be divine timing involved in this, but so be patient with yourself. But I think what she's saying is you're going to know when the time is right. And when the time is right, that's your call to action. Okay, everyone. So I hope this aligned with some of the energies that are going on with you, or maybe it's something that's recently happened in your past, or it could be something that's going to be happening in your future. If this did align with what is going on with you, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is for Sagittarius again for the middle of January to the end of January. If this did not resonate with you, your sun sign of Sagittarius, do check out your moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. The way you can do that is by going out to Cafe Astrology and putting your information in for a natal chart. And then you can access all kinds of information on the internet to let you know what all of those different aspects in your chart mean and how that relates to what can help you on your journey and you know, different attributes about your personality and behaviors. So thank you again for tuning in. I will see you next time. Enjoy the rest of the month. Have a great day.